Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. And we have got something special for you guys today. We are talking to Michelle and Victoria from The Amazing Race.
But thanks for the support for us.
Oh, we loved you gals.
Recognizing certain, skill sets that we have, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We have to do that a little bit. But yes, we absolutely loved watching you. And we're so sad to have lost you
I know.
this week. This was so rough to watch. I can't imagine being in it. Please just tell us what was going on for 6.5 hours in the car.
It was traumatizing. We did not realize it. The time flew by. We had no idea. That's how gung-ho we were to get from point A to point B. We asked so many people. We asked the police officer. We had printed out directions. We knew not to ask people walking or could be tourists. We asked store owners, stores. Okay, then we went into a parking garage, the same brand that we were supposed to go to initially, and the parking attendants, two of them, didn't give us good leeway to the next one, and we were stuck in it, going floor by floor by floor because we didn't have a credit card to leave to pay to exit the parking garage. And finally, the crew found a way for us to get out, but. It was tragic. I cried the uglies last night. When I talk, I have extra concealer on right now.
Oh.
Okay, it was the uglies. And looking back, it's so cringeworthy. But we had no idea. That's how time flew by because we're on our own. We're independent on our own the whole way. And being fluent in French, asking for directions, it's traumatizing.
Yeah, I mean, you were speaking French every leg of the race, even to people who didn't speak French. You were ready for the French leg, but
right.
Oh gosh, it's even to think about it, it hurt. I mean, being in Louisiana, Cajuns, means French speaking too. So here, I was in the immersion program, and I use merci every day, merci, beaucoup. I'm hello, or bonjour, it's normal.
Even in Paraguay, you were saying merci.
I know. It's just but this is what I said. Saying thank you in any language is not wrong at all. At least we're being thankful. We say stuff. People are like, oh, but you hear us say thank you to everybody because we are thankful. And saying it in a different language anywhere else, it's them saying thank you elsewhere. It's English. It's not the homeland. Oh my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm there, but.
Well, it was so. It was so sweet seeing the two of you, talk about, in your sort of elimination interview on the show, talk about how the race changed your relationship. Vic, how did it change things between the two of you?
We are so close now, inseparable, and I love it.
I slept over last night. I invite myself. We go to the gym twice a week, and it's brought us amazingly close. Our mom even notices it too, even our friends and family, because obviously you can see we're very opposite. I'm sitting on a pillow right now. I know, so tall. I'm sitting on a pillow.
I feel so short.
No, because if I don't sit on a pillow, I'm so much shorter than you. She made me look short, and being around all the other tall people make me look short, but I'm not short in real life at all. And plus, no heels and tennis shoes.
I know, right?
Very out of the limit.
Yeah. What are you, 5'4"?
Me? No. What? I'm 5'8.5".
Oh wow!
Really? Wow.
Full Asian Vietnamese, that's
wow.
rare.
Are you that tall?
Yeah, 5'8"
or 5'7"?
No, I'm 5'8". I say 5'9" normally.
How tall are you, Vic?
I'm 5'11".
She's 6.
Okay,
she doesn't want to say it.
I'm not 6. She always says that.
I know, but I'd be proud of that. I don't know why you're not proud of that, but I'm always in heels most of the time.
I'm 5'4". I didn't know that was insulting. I'm sorry.
You're cute.
You're so cute. I love your voice. Oh my God. What?
Whenever they asked us if we want to do the interview with y'all, and I was like, hell
I was like,
yes.
I was like,
yes.
So
nice.
I was like,
so positive.
Yeah, positive. I mean, we have to prove ourselves for you to believe in us, but
yes,
at least you can see on the
absolutely.
Oh my God. From the moment we were intro to you on episode 1, we were like, yes, this is good television. We love this. We love this a lot.
I'm glad that they didn't show me extra crazy because I was out of control in the car. Frustrated, upset. There's a lot going on.
Really? Yeah. Were there fights? Were you guys arguing? Or because what we saw just seemed kind of defeated, which I understand. It was super stressful.
Yeah, we were arguing.
We were arguing, but it's just like back and forth, like where we go. It's like throughout the whole race, I'm like, Vic, what did the clues say? Vic, what did the clues say? Because I'm not responsible for holding clues or money or conversions or anything. I knew better than that, you know. So she held on to all that stuff too. But I don't know, like traumatizing going back. But we never had issues doing any of the challenges or detours. So, no.
And did you see how fast I did the art
like
roadblock?
5 minutes? She came out. I was like,
yeah.
What's happening?
So did you guys have any awareness of this 5-person alliance?
We had no idea.
No idea. We were like, oh, hey.
Anytime they would ask us, like, are there any alliances? We're like, no, everyone like just gets along.
No idea. And to look back, we're like, oh, we got left out. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the invite. Oh,
was it one of those things where you look back and you're like, oh, now I see it? Or did you still kind of think like, we had no idea?
I mean, we really didn't have any idea, but like watching back now, we're like, okay, yeah, we get it.
We get it.
Like, you know, they got like for the Brazil, like the market, they all work together.
They're like, oh, here.
Like, oh, go to this booth to get this. But we did it.
We're by ourselves, no Spanish, no nothing. And I was like, you know, going through it.
It's not Spanish.
Oh, what was
Portuguese.
It? Oh, Portuguese. See, no help on going there, but shopping's my thing, so I felt like it was good. But for food too, but it was hard. But we relied on each other, and I didn't disappoint. No, we did. No.
Were you guys thinking about alliances at all? Were there teams that you wanted to work with potentially?
No, we really didn't think about.
No, but I thought it was, hey.
I thought everyone was for themselves.
Yeah, because it's a race, a team, you know, going through. And I wish we could have been in part of the pack and just followed along. Been there.
Yep.
I know. No one followed us. Well, yeah, some people did. It didn't work out too well.
I know.
You know, but maybe we should have.
Just looking back on that market where Frank and Jerry followed us, I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad.
I know, but see, we didn't follow anybody else. We could be Indian chiefs, but they didn't work out too well for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you get like particularly close to any of the other teams?
We have a group chat with everybody and we talk every day.
Yes.
But we talk to Will and James a lot.
Often. We love them.
Yes.
Yeah. Love them. Yes, they are the best.
They came to Lafayette like 2 weekends ago and we had coffee.
Oh, fun.
At a French cafe. That was triggered. We were like, chocolate croissant was not as good.
Yeah.
But they're awesome. And they make me feel short too. He's like 6'6".
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, you know, feeling shortage, but we're very close to them. Love them. Love them.
Now, a highlight of Paris, I thought, was getting hit with pies. Was this fun? Was this terrifying? What was this like?
At first, I wanted to throw my pies back at them, but I was like, no, hold them. Like, I don't want to make that again.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody got a heads up of what was going on. It smashed my face so hard, my hat went out, and then I'm all concerned about what my hair looks like. How's my hair? I was like, it was in my ear. I was like, they hit my face, because it's like after that, cream on the long run does not smell good. Like I can't look at Cool Whip the same way. But I got smashed in my hit hard. They could have hit this whole big entire other parts of my body, the whole entire thing in my face, and I was mad for a good bit after that too. It was funny when you look back now. No, not really funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I
was like laughing.
Victoria, you always have a smile anytime when we're on the show. Like, and me, I'm like, the whole entire time. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. Like, hey, they use clips of things I say. I'm glad, other things wasn't aired, because I felt like I was very extra on saying a lot of things. Verbal. I speak the truth. So Victoria was worried when the show aired, if something that I would say would come back, and I was like, oh gosh. I was like, but don't worry, I only speak the truth. So it's not like we're talking smack or anything about anybody. But they edit. We feel loved. We feel very loved. They gave us good airtime. And
you gals were gold for sure. Now I know this driving thing, and of course, the driving in Paris obviously was like a challenging point. But looking back at the race as a whole, was there another challenge that particularly stands out to you as like, this was so hard for us?
Oh, the bottle dance. I was threatening her. I was like, do not drop the bottle. Like, we were like practicing, and then when Hung and Chi left, I was like, oh Lord, baby Jesus. I was like, if they can't do it, I'm like, oh, and for her, like our height, you know, talking about going all the way down, going all, and I love wine. You know, when I look at a bottle of Pinot Noir now, I feel different towards it. You know, seriously.
But like, okay, so my head is like a cone shape, so it's not flat. Like it's so hard to balance it. And then you saw like my headband was around my neck, so they're like, no headbands. But I wasn't using my headband.
I have
like,
a big head.
You know, cheat or anything. And then some people like on Twitter, they're like, she's using her bun as a balance. Like, no, I was not. It wasn't even touching my bun. I had a big like loose bun. Like, there's no way that could like hold up. Like, no, if you had a tight one, that's a different story.
I had a tight one, but they can't call me out because I had that same hairstyle in Brazil too, and I was all proud of it. It's my serious hair. When it's slicked back, you know it's about to be serious when it's slicked back. So balance and go. And I was so proud of her. Like it was like the NBA finals. Like they were saying, like, oh, I was like, that was a
that moment was epic.
The moment I was like screaming, and I was like, it was awesome. I was so proud of it. And because I was faced completely the different way. And then when the floor shaking, everybody's singing, and I had to, for me to sit still, come on, or even a long minute time with the bottom of my head and just waiting. It was on edge.
That long.
It felt like a long time. I didn't want to drop the bottle and be blamed for anything, but hey, when she,
my face, like I was so focused, like my lips like this, and I was like staring at the train in front of me, and like the platform was shaking because they're like, you know, like dancing. I was like, oh my god,
and people all watching and stuff. And then I'm like, Vic, don't drop the bottle. Don't. Well, we didn't practice for that long at all, and we got through it, and it felt so good.
Yeah.
And our reaction on the pit on the mat was like genuine. It was totally genuine.
Yes.
Like I was like,
oh, that we got second.
Yeah, we got second place. We had no idea.
You can see it in my face. I was like,
what? I was like, I was like, no way. And it was such an awesome moment for sure. And we did it by ourselves, getting point A, point B, everywhere. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful one. I'm so glad that you guys got like a second place and had that exciting moment, you know, before being stressed in a car in Paris for 6.5 hours. Was there any other, I mean, that sounds like a very exciting moment, but was there a highlight of the race for you guys? Was there a moment that you just really loved?
Oh, the fish thing too. They didn't show. I can't run. I'm not athletic. I might look the part on some things with the whole attire and tennis shoe thing. That's my new look. But we can swim. So when we were in Trinidad and Tobago, she had to swim all the way out to the boat. But the fish one was really, really good because we worked together.
We were the last team from that flight to get to the pool. But we were the first team to leave from that group. I'm glad. And we were like, peace out.
I was like, peace out. First out. But Victoria has photographic memory. I was distracting her. I was loud.
I remembered like the code and the color combination. She didn't at all. So she would lift up every fish. Is it this one?
No, I just knew the first color. So I would keep on going like, oh, hey.
So I was like, no.
And then I was like saying, and people are like listening and they're asking, hey, what the code is. I was like, that's my code. Like, what do you need for it? And then worked really well.
And then like Lavon was saying that she had her colors like memorized, but then other people were like shouting their colors, and it was her because she was just like yelling colors.
I was like, red, yellow, green,
like,
red. No, but that was just being me because I was like, hey, what's the colors? I really didn't know what the colors were. I was just going, and then it was great. I don't know, get on the boat. It's like Louisiana, so we're used to all those bay boats and stuff. They're like, oh, we can't run. They're like, y'all can swim. And we're like,
and have big feet, so it's like
paddles. But they like, hey, I felt that was good, being able to swim and go. People wearing life vests and stuff. They're like, whoa.
And then they're like, you can change into your swimsuits if you don't. We're like,
oh hell no, we're going like this. But we had water shoes on. We didn't jump in with like, so it helped. And being tall too. Ooh, some of them, the water was going up to their necks and stuff. So we were like, going up and down. So it was a great one too. But I'm still traumatized with the steel drum. That one.
Yeah.
No.
You did right, but you did well at it.
Yeah, you did okay.
But all those piano lessons those days. But I give props to Chi though, because if he took all those years of piano lessons and paid off, it obviously shows the people that have been in music for a while that it's a good thing to go through. So props to him. Cool, calm, and collective. But it was an awesome day for sure. And I love goat cheese.
Oh, well, now we love that you said that as you're running to go.
I was trying to calm the goat because Victoria's like, it fills your aura, Michelle. I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, I love you in Indian food. And they're
like,
no.
Like, so we're petting it. I was like,
be nice to the goat. I was like, ooh. I was like thinking, I was like, oh gosh, the only things I like about goats eating it. I was like, it's not good.
But you know, like, so when we raced the goats, like, I had like the biggest goat, like I didn't even know, and I was like, oh my god! But by the time the other teams got to race the goats, they were like pulling the goats.
Tired.
They were so tired, and we're like, that's not fair.
And they're going, and Victoria, her one stride running is like my 4 shuffles trying to keep up. So it's like, oh gosh! And then I'm like, don't let go of the rope, Victoria. Don't let go.
And who let go?
It was gonna pull me down. They told me not to put it around my wrist because it would pull me down, and I was not. I mean. It was not bad. I was like, I couldn't believe we were right behind them. It felt like, oh, so surreal. But the goat, I was trying to say nice things to it and be like, that's why I kept on saying, calm down. And I was petting it and it was all shook up. They like got it riled up. And I was like, oh no, it's like a bad champagne bottle about to blow and not ready, you know. And it
they wanted to run because, like, you know, they're waiting for the gates like open. And we're like, oh my god, like,
I know. I was like, no. And it's like, Victoria's goat was huge. I was like, oh, miniature pony or something.
Yeah.
But he was fast. She was keeping up, and I was like, I don't even run sprints like that, but I saw the end of the line. I was ready for sure. Yeah. But that was funny. I don't know, watching that. The goat was so powerful. It was a powerful goat. I don't think I would ever say that ever again. No. Yeah, you said that. I was like, yeah, powerful goat.
Well, The Amazing Race is obviously part of this like holy trinity of reality shows that CBS has. Would you gals ever want to do like a Survivor or a Big Brother?
She should do Big Brother. She would be so good at it. You know, like,
I'm all
conniving.
Victoria, I'm not sneaking conniving. I'm just all about.
I would lose. I'd be like, girl, I'm your best friend. Like, don't worry about it. And then we like boot it off.
No, I'm just me. So I've always been me and speak the truth. I mean, talking gossip to a camera, that's all day. It's like, hey, letting it out, and whoever wants to listen. And I'm in car sales, so it's one of those kind of things that on an everyday basis, I befriend, love, chat, go with the flow. But at the end of the day, we got to do what's best for us, like on the race that we're on our own on that. But
we want redemption.
Yes. As a team, it's good, but absolutely, I'll be down.
Yeah.
To go again, and that'll be a hoopla too. So I would be the only one to blame and can't blame anybody else. But I think I'm a strong person at that for sure. Yeah. Big Brother.
All right, so get you guys back on Amazing Race is ultimately what we're saying. We want you back.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. We really enjoyed watching you, and
thank you so much for.
We love y'all.
Oh, we love y'all. Y'all talk nice. You got the soothing voice. I'm like, oh, my ear pods. I'm like going through work. I'm like,
what's the next episode?
Like, what's this? Y'all are tragic. Y'all are smooth. Y'all say everything, the truth about everybody else. I'm like, ooh, brought it out, but. Be gentle on us, please. Be gentle.
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, we love you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.